Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of Bending on my channel. If you guys have seen my previous episodes of Elements, this is actually pretty similar to that, but I figured that before I actually get into the actual PvP gameplay, that it would be a good idea to show you guys a tutorial. So this is the first tutorial. I'm probably going to do a tutorial for each of the elements that we have in Bending, and the first one is Earth. I have my good buddy Ben here. Where is he? Hi, look, there he is. Say
Hello.
hey. Hello, yay, cool. So he's going to be spawning in some creatures for me, and I'm just going to go through my hotbar, and as I scroll through, you see that there are all these different abilities that Earth has, and each element has their own special abilities. So, yeah, without any further ado, let's get started. Go ahead and make me some creepers. Look at that, boom, some creepers. Oh, look, they're coming at me, but luckily, I am using the first ability, which is raise earth, and if I shift and point at the ground and I raise a wall, and look, they're all confused. They're like, where'd he go? I don't see him anymore. Oh, look. Oh, I can't see him anymore. We're confused. But if you want to be tricky too, you could either you can do one at a time if you just click at the ground. So you just click, 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 but we don't want him near us, so we're going to make a wall. Another thing that this might be useful for is if you fall down into a hole and you have a hard time getting yourself back up, you can just click and it raises you up. Boom. And another cool thing about being an earthbender is that whenever you fall, the ground that you fall on turns to sand, so you don't take any fall damage. Awesome. So boom, boom. First ability is raise earth. The second ability is collapse, to clean up the mess that you made. Clean up, clean up, clean up, clean up, clean up. But oh, we don't want you here, so we're just, whoa, my god. Okay, sorry, that was really scary. Okay. Collapse. So collapse is pretty self-explanatory. You shift while you're pointing at some raised earth, and it will put it back into the ground. So pretty self-explanatory there. There's nothing really cute and special about it. The next one is by far my favorite. It is called Earth Blast. It's a little tricky to get used to. So it's basically what you think of whenever you think of like bending. So you shift at the ground and you turn a grass block into stone, and hold on, let me get away from these guys, and then you click in a direction that you want the block to go. So shift and click, shift, click, shift, click, shift, click. What's also cool is that you have control over that block for quite some time, so you can click it up into the air and then you can redirect it. So if I click it up in the air, I can send it back down and hit someone. So up, down. Oh, it's not really hitting them though. These are you guys just need to die. You need to die. Can you not? Can you not? Can you not? Can you not? Yay, cool, killed one. Cool. So let's get this last one. If I shoot it up, I can make it arc around and then come back and hit him. Boom, that was kind of cool. Yeah, so you click at the ground and then you can see how you can make it arc. That's so cool to me. As long as you keep clicking and it doesn't get too far away from you, you will still have control over it. Cool, make me some more creepers, please. Because wow, yay, cool, 4. So the next, so that was Earth Blast. That's the third on your hotbar. The fourth one is Earth Grab. There are two ways of using this basically. If someone's coming at you and you don't want them to come at you anymore, click at them and you'll put them in a shell. And let's collapse this so we can let him free again. Oh, and he sees me. Oh, he's really excited. He's so excited. Wow, he's like, oh my god, we're excited. We're so excited here. And he's coming at me, but I'm scared, so I'm going to shift. And when I shift, I put a shield around myself. And then maybe these are really too high, so I can get out by raising earth. Raising earth, whenever you stand on top of a block and you raise earth, you take damage. So the same thing happens if someone else is on it. They take damage too, and then they fall. And then, oh, fall. Let's see if we can kill him with raise earth. Oh, maybe it takes a while. Why aren't you dying yet? Fall damage, come on. Okay, I'm done with you. Yeah, so that is Earth Grab. You just click at someone and you can put them in a shield. And then come over here and you can wreak havoc with them and confuse them too. Nope, we don't want to deal with you. The next ability is called Earth Tunnel. I don't typically use this one often, but I guess it's pretty good if you want to make a quick getaway, because you can tunnel underground and you can make secret passageways, and if someone's coming you can tunnel underground and then not earth grab, Yeah, Earth Grab. Where's Earth Grab? There we go. And then you can like kind of section yourself off while you are regaining life and regening. And what's cool too is if it's too dark, you as an Earthbender will create, what is it called? Tremor sense, Ben?
That's it. Yep.
Tremor sense. So it makes a glowstone under your feet so you can see when it's really dark outside. So if we earth tunnel some more, we actually can see underground. So if I jump up, I'm on like a half block. So yeah, awesome. That's kind of cool. But I don't typically use that because I like to actually PvP. So we're gonna collapse. Up. See, and I collapsed everything on me, but I got out of it really quick. Because I earth tunneled. Wow, that was really cool. Good thing I saved myself. Now that there's like no blocks above me, I can and I'm out of there. So that's basically Earth Tunnel. If you want to like escape, like I said, I don't typically use it. But the next ability I use all the time. Catapult is your next ability on your hotbar, and this one's a little bit tricky to use as well. The catch to this one is you have to have your back against dirt. So if I were to have my back up against like this block right here and I catapulted, I would shoot myself across the map. To use it, you hold shift and you click in a direction. So a way that I could use to see it's nighttime outside and I have glowstone under me, and the glowstone is only I can see it, right? No one else can see the light around me.
That's correct.
Cool. Catapult, if I want to get like, let's say spawn a lot of creepers. So like there's so many of them. Oh no, and I'm overwhelmed. I can catapult up to get out, and look, they're all confused. They're like, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? And I don't take any fall damage when I land. So if I'm like, oh, I don't want to deal with this, I can like, whoa, I see them, I hear them lighting up, lighting up. Like if they're coming and I don't want to deal with it because I'm scared, I can catapult. Bye. I'm like, come again later. Another thing that you can use is your next ability if you are overwhelmed by enemies around you is probably the what is it, like the quintessential Earth move is called Shockwave. And to use Shockwave, you have one of two options. You can either hold on, let me get somewhere good. Let me just collapse all this stuff actually. Just collapse. Woo! You guys are really excited, aren't you? Collapse. So if I'm using Shockwave, I would stand here and I hold shift until I see the particles in front of me, and then I release, and it pushes them all back, and it causes damage too. Another way to do it, which is like the best way to do it, is to catapult in the air, and while you're catapulting, go to Shockwave, hold shift, and by the time you land, it'll be ready and you can release it. So let's do that again. Catapult up in the air, hold Shockwave, particles, release. Boom! And we killed so many people. I have 5 kills already. Ha 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 ha. OP Earthbender, you are. Another way to use Shockwave is if you hold it and you have your particles, you can click and it'll send it in just a direction. So you have like, but I mean, whoever uses that, you might have an enemy creeping up behind you, so you might as well just have it shoot out in all directions. And then your last ability is Earth Armor. You shift and you click at the ground, and a block of dirt will come at you, and you have armor on. Yeah, look at my armor. So cute. Oh no, he's coming at me. Oh no. Oh no, he's chasing me. He's so slow, though. Oh, are you pushing me?
Yeah.
I'm in F5. I can't see anything. Hold on, F5. Oh my god! Wow, and look at what it does. Look, it ruins the map. These things that explode, come on, explode. Boom! That's so cool! Yeah, so those are the abilities for the Earthbender on bending. I think that's pretty much the gist of it. I say, like, out of all of these abilities, the hardest one to get used to is Earth Blast, because getting used to like directing the block takes me a long time. So woo! Boop. Thank God. That was so scary. Is PvP on? Can I hit you?
I don't think so.
Nope. Boom. He's an airbender. Yeah. So that is it for this episode, or I guess this tutorial of bending. I will be uploading, obviously, the tutorials for the other ones fairly soon. So thank you guys so much for watching, and thanks to Ben, who's over there killing things. Look at him wreck things. You have to wave. Wave at the camera.
Hello? Wait, oh well, I'm just going to push you.
You're going to push me.
There we go.
You're about to explode! You exploded! You exploded. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will talk to you peeps later. Goodbye.
Bye.